Mikhail Tal plays three amazing moves in this match, helping him to checkmate his opponent Gedeon Barcza. So Tal is playing with the black pieces here, and Gedeon is playing with the white pieces over on the board. So after bishop to g2, d6 is played, making this the Zuckertort opening, the king side and shadow variation basically. So d3 is played and e5 is played in response. E4 is played by white, which is Diodon, and Tal is playing with the black pieces. Knight comes to c6 and knight to c3 is played. Knight on the king side goes to e7 and bishop comes to e3 now. Castles on the king side, Tal, and queen now comes to d2, allowing you to castle on the long side, that is the queen side, and this bishop can now come in here and capture the defender bishop. So Tal immediately brings his knight to d4 and knight to e2 is played, trying to attack this knight over here. Here, uh, black is with this move, black becomes slightly better in the game, and Tal this allows Tal to immediately play bishop to h3. A nice move here. If this bishop is captured, you can capture the knight back, and the queen will be gone because it's a fork with a check on, and the queen will be gone after that. So because of that, you cannot capture the bishop. So after that, this knight is captured first, and you cannot capture this knight back now because your bishop will be gone. So bishop captures the bishop here with an attack on the rook, and here the rook comes here to g1 attacking the bishop. So knight is captured first with an attack on the dark square bishop, and bishop could have captured it, but it captured with the knight. The best move would be to capture with the bishop, but capturing with the knight is played. So this allows c5 to be played, attacking the knight, and knight jumps to b5, and bishop goes to f3. A nice move. Basically, this bishop cannot be attacked by any of the pieces in the current position. It will be very difficult for the knight to attack it basically. So to attack it, g4 is played with the intent of bringing the rook over here and attack the bishop, but that move never happens because Tal brings one move after the other. He plays d5 here, threatening to push the pawn here, which could be very bad for this dark square bishop. So bishop goes ahead and captures the c5 pawn, and rook comes to c8 attacking the bishop. So bishop goes to a3 here, and after that pawn captures the e4 pawn, and pawn is captured back, allowing you for a queen exchange is needed. Tal was not interested in that. He brings his queen to b6, and after that bishop captures the knight over here, giving a good advantage for Tal in the match. So the best move in this scenario was to bring the knight over here, and Tal goes ahead and captures this knight over here, and the bishop captures the rook, and queen goes ahead and captures the b2 pawn. Actually, here the best move would be to capture this bishop, but basically this allows the capture of that particular bishop, and the king captures back the g7 square. So after that, rook comes to c1, and immediately Tal plays his stunning move, rook to d8 here. This rook here is unsupported, but he cannot capture the rook with the queen like this. If you do that, your rook will be gone because the queen is the one supporting the rook, and also the game will be over because the king cannot go anywhere else. And after the queen goes to check, the queen captures back, and the king will be gone. The game will be over. So the queen goes to e3, keeping the support for the rook, and Tal plays his next move. Queen capture the c2 pawn. Here, if the rook captures the queen, the rook of Tal will go in here, and it will be a checkmate on the board. And due to that, you cannot capture the queen like this right now. So king goes to f1, and now the rook comes to d1 with a check, and after that, if the rook captures, the checkmate will happen like this. So because of that, as of this position, basically Giron was resigned the game, and Tal won the match. So from this position, it is impossible to escape because once the rook captures, the checkmate will happen with the following move. So to review, basically this is the piece that helps him to checkmate. The bishop just came in here without any support, and the rook could have came over here, but instead of that, he went for the pawns and other pieces, allowing Tal to win the match. So, and Tal followed it up with two great moves. This rook move basically forcing the king to be deflected, And after that, he played this queen move, and then after this, when the king moves, basically the game is over. Basically, so thanks for watching. We'll be back with more such videos.